For some, remembering the 1985 Bears defense is a haunting experience.
Ouch. Ouch. I can close my eyes today. There they are, right in front of me. Steve McMichael, Dan Hampton, Richard Dent, Mike Singletary with those big eyes staring at me. Off to the right is Otis Wilson, off to the left is Wilbur Marshall. I take the snap, I open my eyes, they're still there. I go to bed at night sometimes. I close my eyes, I break out in a sweat. They're still there. They actually hit you on their way going somewhere for a little meeting, and you happen to be in the way. You know, it's like, oh, sorry, Joe, we ran over you. You know, we weren't really interested in you anyway. You're a piece of dirt, and get out of our way. I mean, that's the way you felt.
As a quarterback and as an athlete, it was hard to really stand in there and summon up courage to keep standing in there, because no matter how good your team played, you were going to take a whipping physically.
Hey, man, this young quarterback, man, somebody knock him out for me, will you?
The source of the passing game is the quarterback. And so I think we were one of the first ones to decide that was a way to stop a passing game, is to get to the quarterback.
Damn, go get him!
Buddy Ryan was the first football coach that finally realized that the defense has the offense outnumbered.
When we would line up 8 guys across the line of scrimmage and the offense had 7, guess what? Somebody's free.
You could see when we ran 46 schemes that they couldn't pick up the blitz. I mean, you could literally see before the snap of the ball. And it was 1, 2, 3, boom! And it was awesome.
The best defense I think I ever saw was that 85 Bear team. Pat Summerall and I did like 6 or 7 games, you know, towards the end of the season, including the playoffs, and we never saw a touchdown scored against them. And I mean, they were as dominant as you could be.
And so were the personalities of their leaders, Mike Ditka and Buddy Ryan. 2 men who didn't always see eye to eye.
Buddy used to tell him, look, I run the defense here. You know, I was here before you got here. You didn't hire me and you can't fire me, so get out of my face. I mean, that was a little strange at first, but then we just got used to it. I mean, it happened every week.
Ryan and Ditka weren't best friends, but Buddy truly loved his players. He said little to them, though, except for 3 words that came straight from the heart.
Dumbass, ass, and head. That was a triple crown.
Buddy Ryan didn't boost any egos, but players that dominant don't need to be told they're great. They know they're great. And they were never more overpowering than in the NFC Championship game against the Rams.
Snowing out here, I'd say so. It's really starting to whip out there. Maybe they're cheering for the snow. I think they are. Not to get theatrical, but I mean, how better can you write a script here for crying out loud? Clock back to pass the rush on.
Wilbur got that fumble and it started snowing and we were all running down to the end zone. I mean, that was it. You knew you were going to the Super Bowl. And George Halas ordained this, you know. I mean, that was about as unbelievable a moment. I mean, you know, you couldn't be out in Hollywood and say, okay, get the turnover. It's the defense. Turn on the snow. I mean, it was phenomenal.
And it was on to New Orleans, when, on the eve of Super Bowl 20, in their final team meeting with Buddy Ryan, the Bears experienced another special moment.
Buddy gave a very short speech, and at the end, as his jaw was kind of quivering, he said, no matter what happens, you'll always be my heroes.
They gave me a big standing ovation.
And I kind of started crying a little bit and told Singletary, I said, it's a real shame he's leaving. And with that, McMichael picked up one of these chairs, a hotel chair, and threw it, and hit the chalkboard, but it impaled the chalkboard. It was about as good a sign as you could possibly ever get. And we all went out, "Yeah!" you know?
The NFL may never see another defense like the '85 Bears. They were intimidating, they were destructive, and they rode a wave of emotion to a world championship.